Hello and welcome to Knit and Crochet with Joanna. In this tutorial we are going to learn how to knit this very pretty and easy hat. This hat is for adults. It's for different sizes because the pattern is very elastic. It's a 2 rows repeat pattern and you cast on multiple of 3 plus 2 edge stitches. I use for my hat Schachenmeier wool fashion alpaca wool mix. It has 8% alpaca and this makes the wool very soft. 100 grams are 75 meters and you can use needles number 5 or number 6. I started also a second skein of this yarn, but I used only a little bit. So this is a part of my hat, and before I show you the pattern, let me explain you what I did here. So my rib here is made with needles number 5 and the pattern with needles number 6. I started with 62 chain stitches and I did 1 knit stitch, 1 purl, 1 knit, 1 purl. 62 because we said multiple of 3, I took it 20 times, it's 60 plus 2 edge stitches, 62. I did in total 6 rows rib with needles number 5. Then I changed to needles number 6 and I did 1 more row rib. That means 1 knit stitch, 1 purl stitch. So in total 7 rows rib. And then I started with my pattern. I have in total now here a height of 20 centimeters. This is enough for my hat. In the next row I will start to decrease my chain stitches. Let's see at first the pattern. A really very elastic pattern. The pattern is multiple of 3 plus 2 edge stitches. I casted on here 14 stitches for my example. 14 because we said multiple of 3, I took it 4 times, that's 12 plus 2 edge stitches, 14. So I turn my work and I start now with row 1. This is my rib row. I knit 1 stitch and I purl 1 stitch. And I repeat this now till the end of the row. Knit 1 stitch and purl the next stitch. Knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. Repeat this till the end of the row. Knit 1 stitch and purl 1 stitch. Turn the work and work all the stitches as you see them. This is row 2 now. I have a knit stitch and here is a purl stitch. Work all the stitches as you see them. So you purl the purl stitches and you knit the knit stitches. Purl the purl stitches, knit the knit stitches. So this was row 2. I turn my work and I do 1 row more. And also here we work all the stitches as we see them. Here is a knit stitch, I knit the stitch. Here is a purl stitch, I purl the stitch. Knit the knit stitches, purl the purl stitches. So this was my 3rd row and I stop here because this is only an example. You make as many rows as you like. I did in total 7 rows and then I started with my pattern. Let's do now the pattern. I bring the yarn in the front side of my work. I insert my needle purlwise into the first chain stitch and I slip the stitch to my right needle. This is my edge stitch. And now the pattern. Knit 2 stitches, 1, 2, purl 1 stitch. This is the pattern in row 1. Repeat this till the end of the row. Again, knit 2 stitches, 1, 2, and purl 1 stitch. Knit 2 stitches, 1, 2, purl 1 stitch. Knit 2 stitches, 1, 2, and purl 1 stitch. And I knit also my edge stitch. Turn the work and row 2. Bring the yarn in the front side of the work and slip the edge stitch to your right needle. And now the pattern. Knit 1 stitch, yarn over, hold the yarn over and knit 2 stitches, 1, 2. Insert now your left needle into the yarn over and bring the yarn over the first 2 stitches and drop the yarn over. And this is our pattern in row 2. Again, knit 1 stitch, yarn over, knit 2 stitches, 1, 2. Bring now the yarn over the first 2 stitches. Again, knit 1 stitch, yarn over, knit 2 stitches, 1, 2, and bring the yarn over the first 2 stitches. Knit 1 stitch, yarn over, knit 2 stitches, 1, 2. Bring the yarn over the first 2 stitches. And I knit my edge stitch. Let's do this 2 rows one more time together. Row 1, bring the yarn in the front side of the work and slip the edge stitch to your right needle. Now knit 2 stitches, 1, 2, and purl 1 stitch. Again, knit 2 stitches, 1, 2, and purl 1 stitch. Knit 2 stitches, 1, 2, purl 1 stitch. Knit 2, 1, 2, and purl 1. And I knit my edge stitch. This was row 1. Turn the work, row 2. Bring the yarn to the front side of the work, slip the edge stitch to your right needle. And now knit 1 stitch, yarn over, knit 2 stitches, 1, 2. Bring the yarn over the first 2 stitches and drop the yarn over from your needle. Repeat this till the end of the row. Knit 1 stitch, yarn over, knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Bring the yarn over the first 2 stitches. Again, knit 1 stitch, yarn over, knit 2 stitches, 1, 2. Bring the yarn over the first 2 stitches. Knit 1 stitch, yarn over, knit 2 stitches, 1, 2. Bring the yarn over the first 2 stitches and I knit my edge stitch. And that's it. We repeat always this 2 rows. This is our pattern. I have a height in total of 20 centimeters here now, and I start with my decreases. At first I bring the yarn in the front side of my work and I slip my edge stitch to the right needle. And now the decreases. Knit 2 stitches together from the back side. Insert your needle in 2 stitches from the back side, and knit them together. Here is a purl stitch, purl this stitch. And this is what we repeat till the end of the row. Knit 2 stitches together from the back side. Here is a purl stitch, purl this stitch. Again, knit 2 stitches together from the back side. Purl 1 stitch. Again, knit 2 stitches together from the back side and purl 1 stitch. Knit 2 stitches together from the back side, purl 1 stitch. Knit 2 stitches together from the back side, purl 1 stitch. Knit 2 stitches together from the back side, purl 1 stitch. Repeat this now till the end of the row. So at the end of the row, I knit the last 2 stitches together from the back side and I purl the last purl stitch. And I knit my edge stitch. So the first row with the decreases is complete. Turn the work, and in this row we don't do decreases. Here we work all the stitches as we see them. So I bring it first my yarn in the front side of my work and I slip my edge stitch to the right needle. And now here is a knit stitch, I knit the stitch. Here is a purl stitch, I purl the stitch. And continue now. Knit the knit stitches, purl the purl stitches. Knit 1 stitch, purl 1 stitch. Work all the stitches as you see them till the end of the row. I'm at the end of the row, I knit the last knit stitch here, I purl the last purl stitch and I knit my edge stitch. The row is complete. Turn the work, and in this row we have again decreases. At first I slip my edge stitch to my right needle, and now here is a knit stitch and a purl stitch. Knit both stitches together from the back side. Insert your needle in both stitches and knit them together from the back side. Again, 1 knit stitch, 1 purl stitch. Knit both stitches together from the back side. Again, knit 2 stitches together from the back side. Knit 2 stitches together from the back side. And we repeat this till the end of the row. Knit 2 stitches together from the back side. Knit 2 stitches together from the back side till the end of the row. I'm at the end of the row, I knit the last 2 stitches together from the back side and I knit also my edge stitch. The row is complete. Turn the work, and in this row we have again decreases, and those are our last decreases. So I start with my edge stitch, I slip the edge stitch to my right needle, and here are now purl stitches. So I make decreases with purl stitches. I purl now 2 stitches together. Insert purlwise your needle in 2 stitches and purl them together. Purl 2 stitches together. Again, purl 2 stitches together. Repeat this now till the end of the row. Purl always 2 stitches together. Again, purl 2 stitches together, purl 2 stitches together till the end of the row. And I knit my edge stitch. So I have in total now here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 chain stitches. And I have to sew now my head. So I have to sew now my head, and then the head is complete. I have here 2 needles. I'm in love with them because they are really big enough for every yarn. It doesn't matter how thick it is. I use the shorter one. And now what I'm going to do is to bring all the stitches from the knit needle to the sew needle. So I insert now the sew needle into every chain stitch, and I pull the yarn through the chains. Okay, and now I start to sew my head. At first I pull the yarn to tighten it, and now insert the needle from the right side into the chain exact here, and also into the chain from the left side, and pull the needle through. So here I have my edge stitches. One edge stitch is here, and here's the second one. I insert my needle into the first and I go through the second edge stitch. And I pull now the needle with the yarn. This was on the right side. Now I go to the left side. Also here I insert my needle into the first edge stitch and I go through the second. I pull the needle and the yarn. I go now again to the right side. Here I was before with my needle. I go to the next edge stitch through the second one and I pull needle and yarn through. I go now to the left side again. I insert my needle into the first edge stitch through the second and I pull the needle and the yarn. With this way we don't see the sew line later. So I'm going to complete this now and then I show you how my head looks like. My head is complete. This is how it looks like. I think it looks very nice. It's very easy to make. If you like, you can do also a pom-pom on your head. It's a very elastic head. This is the reason why I say it's for different sizes. Really very elastic. And I hope you enjoy it. I say again, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. I want to show you much more beautiful tutorials, knitting and crochet tutorials. And till next time, thank you.